a best-selling author and host of her own late-night talk show on E!, Chelsea Lately. Please welcome Chelsea Handler. Hey, Chelsea.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. I love daytime.
Yeah, daytime is fun.
It is. Happy President's Day.
Yeah, happy President's Day to you. Do you shoot during the daytime or nighttime?
We do.
Yeah?
But it feels like nighttime.
It does feel like nighttime.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit, or it depends. Sometimes we shoot during the day. Yeah, it's always during the day, so. But, you know.
It seems like you don't know when you shoot.
I don't.
It sounds to me like you're confused.
I'm not really sure even what I do for a living.
Do you like interviewing people?
I like interviewing people. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes it can be boring. If you're bored, sometimes you drift off and you're talking to somebody and you're looking right at them and you're like, this is so boring. I can't wait to think about what I'm going to eat when I'm done with this interview. And sometimes people are really, you know, stupid. And so that makes it a little bit more challenging. I like people who are kind of surprising and funny, who you don't expect to be funny.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who has done that for you?
Timothy Olyphant. Do you know him? Do you guys know who that is?
Yes. He's very funny.
Well, you know, I have a funny story. I was in Whistler for Christmas vacation with my family, and I was watching your show, and I saw Timothy Olyphant on this show being interviewed, and I was like, wow, that guy seems like a really cocky guy. Like, he seems like he's got a lot of energy and thinks he's really funny. What an annoying guest. That's what I thought. And then I was like, wait, that name sounds really familiar. And then I looked in my calendar on my BlackBerry, and I'm like, oh, he's on my show on Monday. And then he was.
And he surprised you.
He was very funny. He was funny. He wasn't
very
cocky
funny.
or arrogant like I thought. I was like, oh, he's very funny. So, Timothy, if you're watching, way to go.
Yeah. He's...
Way to go.
Now, how do you have time, by the way, we do the same thing, and yet you travel so much more than me. You just went to 2 places. I'm going to Australia for the first time. You've been to Australia. You've been to Africa.
Yes.
Which I'm dying to go to Africa.
Why don't you get enough time off, girl?
I don't know, girl. I don't know.
You love animals. You have to go to Africa.
I know. What did you do the safari thing?
Well, I did, yeah, I did the safari and the guide, but I also... It's very tricky when you go on safari. I mean, it's different for you because you're with somebody. I was on a break from my relationship, but it was an amazing time. And it was one of those trips that I would go back 1,000,000 times. You have to go. If you can go and you can manage it and make it happen, you have to go. It's like life-changing. I would go back again.
I feel like it would be. And where did you go? What area?
I went to South Africa. It's not South America. South Africa. That's a different kind of safari.
Yes, it's different.
And then I went to South Africa, and then I went to Botswana. But then Kenya, you can go to the Great Migration. You know, you see these animals so closely that you feel so overconfident about getting out of the car or the van, and you want to be like, okay, I see you, elephant. Come here, it's just a baby elephant. What's that baby going to do to me? And they're like, oh, that baby is going to beat, you know, beat your ass.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it daytime.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not used to that.
No, we can bleep you. It's okay.
I don't want to even make you have to bleep me. That's uncomfortable.
That's okay. We can bleep you if you feel like
I have to say something.
I want you to suppress anything at all. Yeah. I want to find out your boyfriend y'all have been together for a little. What's happening? You okay?
No, I'm just crying. I mean, it's such an emotional interview. Sorry.
Do you want to talk about your boyfriend or not?
Yeah, we can talk about my boyfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, I love him. He's the best.
Okay.
He's here today.
Yeah,
somewhere.
he is. And so y'all have been together for how long?
2 years on and off. It's very rocky.
Oh. You love it?
Yes.
Okay. But you do love him.
But I love him.
But it's rocky.
But it's been rocky.
Oh.
Now I'm trying to blossom into womanhood. You've been in a relationship for a long time, so you're a little bit probably more mature.
No, that doesn't mean mature. I'm not mature at all, but we've been together 8 years. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
amazing. That's amazing.
That's not him. That's not my boyfriend. That's
my boyfriend.
That's your
Isn't
boyfriend.
he handsome?
He's very handsome.
Yeah.
And you were in Rome, and I know the expression "when in Rome," but these
We
are.
were in Rome. I brought a photo of us in Rome. Yes.
What we all do? You just wore.
Well, this is an interesting development because people would see these pictures and think, first of all, I'm so stupid I forget that anybody knows who I am because I leave the country and I think, oh, nobody knows E, but apparently it's pretty international for a really silly network. And so we got in these togas that he brought. And we walked around in all day, and I totally forgot I was even wearing a toga. And then all of a sudden, my friend Jen, you are friends with Jen and Justin, sent me a link, and they're like, "What the hell are you doing in Rome in these togas?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, these are online?" I'm like, "How do people see this?" And apparently there was paparazzi following me. I don't usually get followed by paparazzi.
Well, first of all, anyone wearing a toga is going to get followed. And how do you forget you're wearing a toga?
Well, at least you show the one where I have my top up. There was one where I did not. I mean, talk about when in Rome. I got really loosey-goosey.
Did you really?
Yes. Once you go to the Vatican, you don't go back, girl.
I need to get out more. All right, we have to take a break. We'll be back with Chelsea.
You continually do this. You didn't have this life before you met me. It's kind of like you could break up your life into two parts. Before Reese, BR. After Reese, AR. And this office is definitely like after Reese, AR. Okay? Not like I'm comparing myself to Jesus or anything.
Okay, psycho. Well, why don't you go take something then? Take a pillow. What do you want, a commission?
I'm just going to take my candle and I'm going to go.
No, that was a gift from Ava
You know
and
what?
Deacon.
I want the candle. You know what? Fine. Fine. They made 20 other ones. That one's not even special.
That's Chelsea Handler. That's After Lately. So your show is a talk show, but then After Lately, which comes on, it's once a week, right?
It's on Monday. It premieres February 25th, which is my birthday, Monday night, 10:30.
Happy birthday.
Yours is the 26th, right?
Yes.
Of January. Okay.
Yep.
So it's basically behind the scenes of what goes on in our office, but it's scripted. So it's all things that are reenacted, and all of these idiots that I work with are so ungrateful. You think, on most talk shows, the writers aren't on camera every week. They don't get to be on a round table, and they get to be on camera. Not only are they on camera, they're on another. Then they want another show. So I create another show, and now they all want their own show. So it's just like, I would say the F word, but I won't. It's just, off.
Yeah. But maybe you do want to do spin-offs with each one of those.
Not necessarily. Anybody, too much is very annoying. They have to be collectively together.
Oh, really?
It's a really, really funny show. We have Reese Witherspoon, obviously, on the first episode. Charlize Theron is on. Kate Beckinsale. Jay Leno. I know you're very close with him.
Am I?
No, I don't know why I said that.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't know you were close with him. I just know he's right around the corner too.
Oh, you mean as a neighbor?
I think of that as our neighborhood. It's
I see.
you, me, and Jay. We're living together. You don't even know about it.
I did not. Yeah. Yeah. So, but it's really funny because it's sort of like what Oprah did, kind of the behind the scenes, but yours is completely pretending to be reality and not
ours
reality.
is funny.
Yeah.
I mean, Oprah wasn't trying to be funny.
No,
I'm seeing Oprah on Tuesday, so I really don't want to rub her the wrong way, girl.
No.
No, it's behind the scenes, but it's a sitcom. It's kind of it's very officey, and it's very. I think it's funny. I love to work on that show. I mean, when you do something for a long time. I mean, you've been doing the show for a very long time.
Yeah, I've been 10 years, and you've been doing yours 7, right?
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
Oh, God. No,
Yeah.
I don't think it's 7.
No?
But maybe. I don't know. I have no sense of time.
Oh. Maybe it's just a year, but someone told me 7.
Yeah. Do you like coming to work every day, doing the same thing every day?
Yeah, because it's not the same thing every day. It's always something new, and it's
You don't
always
have to yell at me. I mean, I'm just...
Sorry. Yes, I do.
It is nice, isn't
Yeah.
it, to interview somebody different every day?
Yes.
That's great.
It is.
That's a good component.
It is. I'm going to have pasta later. So I'm, what do you call that?
I got it.
The new season of After Lately premieres next Monday at 10:30 on E! We'll be right back with Sophia, Grace, and Rosie.